my god, it's a sign! Everybody look, it's a sign! It's so amazing! It's all wood and it has words on it! It's the best thing ever! That was the dumbest thing I've ever said. Hey everybody, LadyGaryDU here, and welcome back to Let's Play Mario 64. In the previous video, we collected the 100 coins of your world in the basement, and today, we're gonna be going to the castle roof. Spooky. I still love the animation of Mario having to jump to reach the keyhole. But anyway, now we're gonna be going to the roof of the castle by going through the circly stairway of circliness. And I'm just gonna let you guys know right now, this next world we're gonna be completing, this is not a level that I really enjoy all that much. But I'm gonna be taking care of it first to get it out of the way, so without further ado, let's go inside. Alright, now we're inside the Wet Dry world, and let me just say, this is probably my least favorite world in this entire game. For a couple of reasons. One, I just don't really like the general feeling of this world. There's like a lot of problems with it that I'll be going over as we go through these next couple of videos. But my biggest problem with this place is that it just really feels incomplete is what I'm trying to say. Like, a lot of the textures, they don't look that great, especially the background. Like, it looks better in the DS version, obviously, but in this version, I just don't really like this level. I didn't even really like it all that much in the DS remake, but this is my least favorite world of the game. We'll just leave it at that. There are some pretty good mechanics here. Like, it did kind of introduce the idea of using, like changing the water level. He got electrocuted, fell at the very bottom of the river, and then just like magically went back up to the top. That was a weird glitch. But anyway, this level kind of introduced the idea of changing the water level to progress through the game. This isn't the first time this appeared on my channel. It was in Tomb Raider Anniversary, because in St. Francis' Folly, there was a level where you had to change the water. There was this part where you were in Poseidon's room. No. Okay, that was close. I've had a bit of a history with that place of the enemy setting Mario on fire and then him just like running crazy and just falling off the platform. But basically what I was trying to say was that kind of gameplay mechanic had appeared on my channel before, where like in Tomb Raider Anniversary, there was a place in St. Francis' Folly where you had to change the water level of Poseidon's room. So I may have noticed that the water level changed when we went to the painting. Like, the water level was at a mid-size point when we entered it in the previous video, but this time it's like at the very top. The reason for that is because depending on how high you jump into the painting, that will determine how high the water level will be when you get into the world. This is actually something that is going to be appearing a couple times whenever we go into the paintings for this world. There's another example I can think of off the top of my head where, depending on how you get into the painting, depending on how you actually get into the painting will determine what the level is going to be like. This one, depending on how you jump, that will change the water level. That background over there, let me just say, not even for its time, that background looks really outdated. So like it does look like a nice little town, but it just looks really two-dimensional and kind of bland. It makes this place feel more like a building than an actual open environment. But complaints aside, we're at the next Power Star, so let's go grab it. The Power Star is mine. I have the power. The Nintendo power. This next level is unusual. I'll just say that. I think this is the first time this has appeared in the game. But there's a gameplay mechanic where you have to collect these like 5 secrets, and these could be anything. These can range from pushing a box to collecting a coin. We have seen this before in the Sifting Sandland, where we had to collect those 5 coins. Each one had like a red number that would appear. But this one kind of makes things more complex, where it could be anything. It could be destroying the boxes, collecting coins, just things like that. And the thing is, I'm not actually really all that familiar with where all these secrets are located. I think I get the basic idea, but I'm just not entirely sure. There's also a red box right there we could press, and that sound effect, the sound effect you heard right there was like, ching! That's how you could tell. That's how you could tell what the secret is. It's a secret to everybody. That's probably like the most overused Zelda reference in the history of anything ever, but it's a very iconic reference, which is why it's often used. Let's put this box over here. Yeah, those boxes right there, I don't know what it is about them, but those boxes, the textures for them remind me of this level in the original Tomb Raider game, the City of Vilcabamba. The City of Vilcabamba was like one of the first was like one of the first levels in that game that really introduced the idea of putting boxes around. So just like putting boxes in general in a video game, it just always makes me think of City of Vilcabamba, because even though that's like a teen-rated game, I played that game when I was like 5 years old. That's a big reason why I love the Tomb Raider series, because it's kind of like a big childhood favorite of mine. But anyway, there's some more boxes over here that we can go piss around. Well, there's one thing this world did right is the music. They did bring back the cave dungeon music from like the Hazel Maze Cave, and I always really liked that song. But it's not like that's really that big of a deal, because that song did reappear a lot throughout this game. Let's get the next thing. All right, that was the 4th one, so that means there's one more. I have no idea what happened to the first one, because I only saw the 2nd and 3rd one activate, but whatever. It's no big deal. I think the last one is this box right here. Yeah, I'm right. And the power stars across the level. I lived a full life! That was a bad idea. Alright, let's raise the water level a little. I guess this is a good chance to explain the how exactly you can change the water level without having to go outside the level and go into the painting. There are these diamond thingies that you can push to change the water level. Again, it reminds me of Tomb Raider, because in the original game, even though the crystals in that game had like a completely different color, the diamonds they used to change the water level, it reminds me of the original Tomb Raiders, because you would collect diamonds to be able to save your game. I know in the original game, when you collected the diamonds, there was like an immediate save right there. But in Tomb Raider 3, I'm not quite sure about Tomb Raider 2, but in Tomb Raider 3, when you collected the diamonds, you actually collected them, and you can hold on to them to save at any point in the game. It was an interesting idea, but it's not the best method of saving a game. Okay, let's play Curse. You win. This is a difficult level. I normally don't really have that much of trouble with this level. This is one of those levels where it could be like super easy for you, or it could be like really difficult. And it being really difficult, it's one of those times where it's really difficult for me for some reason. Now, it's not really a problem with the level design. The level design is actually pretty decent for this level. I just keep messing up because either I'm too far away, either I didn't aim the throwing enemies correctly, or I didn't activate the elevator or anything like that. There's nothing wrong with the level design. I just keep messing up with these levels. But what we need to do is that we need to have these guys throw us to the top of this level, so we can get to the area that we need to get to. Now the problem with this level is that you need to have the water level at the very bottom for the elevator to work. Not for it to work, but you need. I didn't aim right. Okay, I was so certain I was gonna die right there, but let's hope I'm able to do this correctly, because if I die again, I'm gonna get a game over. And we don't want that. Okay, good. Leave me alone. Thank God I got the coins right there. Like, Like, no joke. Thank God I got those coins. Alright, we're safe. Woo! Alright, so I think they're kind of funny with this level is that this level's name, I always loved it, where it's all like, Express Elevator, hurry up! That's the thing I always liked about this level. What we need to do is that we need to jump on top of this elevator, ground pound to the very bottom, change the camera angle so we can see where we're going, and jump to the top of the elevator. Yes! 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 Hopefully we don't do something stupid like I did a moment ago where I jumped off the elevator too soon and fell to my deathly doom. Let's get the Power Star.
Here we go!
Alright, one more thing that I want to do before we end off this video is that I want to go over here to the back of this room so that we can talk to this toad right here.
Thanks to the power of the stars, life has returned to the castle. Please, Mario, you have to give Bowser the boot. Here, let me tell you a little secret about the castle. In the room with the mirrors, look carefully for anything that's not reflected in the mirror. And when you go to the water town, you can flood it with a high jump into the painting. Oh, by the way, look what I found.
And we get another Power Star for the Toad. One more to go from, like, the Toad's secret stars or something like that. Whoa, another Power Star!
Mario gains more courage from the power of the castle.
Do you want to save?
You bet.
And on that note, we're gonna end this video off here. So, thank you guys so much for watching this video of Super Mario 64. And until next time, it'll give to you. Oh yeah! Unnecessary epic backflip. Another unnecessary epic backflip. That wasn't a backflip, but anyway. Yeah, goodbye.